Thank you so much for joining. I'm so glad you are here. On today's journey, we will be discovering Lombok's secret islands. We will camp on a lonely island and we will show you an island that is disappearing in the ocean. In the end of the video, we will answer the question if the trip was worth it, because paradise wasn't as expected. I didn't expect this. But let us go back to the start. So after one whole week staying here at Sama-Sama, it's time to go to another location. We're about to pack all our things. Like now we're going to a secret island and camp there on a lonely island, just the two of us. You guys will see how it will look like. And you want to say goodbye?
Hi, goodbye. Thank you for staying with us.
We will come back.
I'll see you soon.
So we are currently in a harbor and we are crossing to one of the islands. So there's supposed to be nobody on the island but us, and we're gonna camp there. We weren't planning this at all. It's just very sudden. We decided on this trip like just today. Apparently now we're going to a secret island.
So I guess we see you guys on the boat. I guess we don't make it for sunset as planned. It's going to be dark when we are there. Tomorrow will be the big day of seeing the sunrise
and all the oceans
and exploring the islands and all the oceans. The guy here just told us that there's no one else on this island. We will be completely alone, and yeah, we will spend the night on our own private island. That's how it looks like.
Good evening from our beach island. So we have been here for a few hours now. We haven't really hung out inside our tents because it's really hot inside the tent and just uncomfortable. So we've just been roaming around the island, watching the moon right there. We watched the moon rise. But other than that,
I just miss a cozy bed without sand.
oh my god, I'm feeling bites again, mosquito bites.
Damn.
And the tent kind of smells. I guess we'll see by tomorrow, after the day's end. We'll see if it's like, you know, worth doing the whole camping, island camp with the prices.
I think the best thing come tomorrow, when we do island hopping. Well, our night hasn't been fun really, but we were blessed with a beautiful sunrise. And that is our view. But my friends, now comes the best part. Want to see the island in daylight? So the night is over, and the only thing that surprised me, like people told us that this would be like a completely lonely island. There's a group of fishermen. They were around like until at least 12, and we tried to sleep all the time. It sounded like they throw a party. It's just we didn't expect that, and it was like extremely loud. And there was like a lot of screaming, a lot of laughing.
I'm just really tired now. I mean, last night, like it wasn't that well.
We will have a walk now around the island for a few minutes, and then we will jump on the boat.
And on to the next island. The next island that we're gonna go to will be called Gili Kondo. It has a timing for when it appears because it's just sand, and after a certain point and time, like the sea would cover it.
So we are about to enter the mangrove forest. It is here behind me, and Gwyn just went upstairs to the boat. Let's join her. In Indonesia, there are 3.5 hectares of mangroves. That is about 23% of all mangroves in the world. They are extremely important to us as well. For example, mangroves reduce the risks of floods, and they are storing a lot of carbon, which is good for the climate. But Indonesia loses a lot of mangroves every year now because of aquacultures, palm oil plantation, and expanding cities. Let's just hope they stay for a while longer for all of us to enjoy. After the mangroves, we reached our last island.
This last island is beautiful. I could just stay here for hours.
And we made some new friends. Cheese!
Cheese!
Say hello!
Hello!
Cheese! I promised you to answer this question. Was the trip worth it? Well, we paid like about 1.5 million for the whole trip. So like we had the whole boat for ourselves. There was a whole tour, there was food included and everything. We even got some camping equipment, a tent and everything. So I would say the price was really alright for the experience we got. Honestly, me and Gwyn, we would probably skip the camping situation next time, but I would totally 100% recommend this trip again. So if you want to do the same trip, if you're nearby in Lombok, let us know in the comments and we can sort of give you some tips and some contacts for like the same trip that we had. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe and check out other locations that we visited in Indonesia. You will find it here and I'm happy to see you in the next one as well. So okay, it's time to say goodbye. Bye. Bye. See you next time. Sampai jumpa. Sampai jumpa.